Yes, that's correct, because everything that's going on right now is geared towards the UK and not towards Europe. Since the moment Johnson stepped into Downing Street, he was just focusing on winning an election. That's his strategy.
That's a very harsh statement, Anna.
I think it's clear.
Not getting a Brexit deal?
No,
going to 2022 on the Fixed Term Parliament Act?
Has there been any meaningful negotiation with the EU? No, there hasn't. Everything that has happened, he has been talking to the UK public, specifically Leave voters that have been radicalizing towards a no deal. He has been targeting them via Facebook and electoral campaigns. All of the pledges that he has made have been geared towards pleasing that potential voter base.
Okay, well, one point that Ivan Rodgers did concede, of course he was part of the May team in Brussels, is, well, one thing he did concede, it takes two to tango. And it's a catastrophe not only for the British to have a failed negotiation, but it is also for the Europeans as well. So why are they letting this happen? Why are they not coming forward with something that they think can avoid this catastrophe?
I think the EU will, at one point, if they see Parliament passing legislation today, in essence requesting another extension, and should Johnson simply refuse to abide by that law, I think the EU will do something, because they are seeing that that's not a democratic process happening anymore. That's an autocratic way of doing politics right now. But I think they're still waiting and biding their time. If the law goes through today, or tomorrow, which I think it will, then we're talking about a completely different situation. Then we'll be having an election in an extension period, and that's going to be a very different level playing field. But I think it's to be expected.
Lawmakers thwart Boris Johnson today. However, there's no support in Parliament. What you need close to 2/3 of lawmakers in the 650-seat House of Commons to support an election. What if there is no support for an election? What happens then?
I don't think there will be a support for an election just yet, until the law has been passed. That would be suicide on the side of the opposition, and would be very foolish to pass an election right now. So I think there'll be an election eventually. It'll take a little. Maybe in November, maybe in October, we don't know at this point in time. There will be one. But first, I think all eyes are set to get an extension to Article 50. And I think that's what we're going to see today and tomorrow. And then we'll take it from here. But I think we'll see an election very soon, more likely in November, maybe October, but only once an extension has been passed. If that hasn't happened, then we're much closer to a no-deal scenario. But the important point here is so there'll be an extension, then there'll be an election, and then we're in a situation where we have Johnson and a very polarizing vote, probably a repeat of the 2016 referendum campaign. So that'll be very volatile. We'll see quite a bit of volatility in that respect. Then Johnson will probably win and go back to the EU and try to renegotiate. At that point in time, I doubt it'll be successful, and eventually we'll leave with a no deal, but more likely in January 2020 than now.
Hi, I'm Joanna Bersecci, and thank you for watching. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more from CNBC International. Thank you for watching.